was my heart. She made me so proud. And now I don't have that in my life anymore. Now I have to help raise 3 kids that don't have a mother. I miss my daughter so much. And I need to know what happened to my daughter.
With tears in her eyes and her daughter's picture on her shirt, Deneen Witherspoon is crying out for answers in the death of her daughter, Christine Fields, who died after giving birth at NYC Health and Hospital's Woodhull earlier this month.
My daughter was healthy. My daughter was 30. My daughter did everything right. She had a birthing plan. Nothing was followed according to a birthing plan. And now I don't have my child.
This story takes us to Brooklyn, New York, November 2023. Christine Fields was a daughter, a devoted wife, a loving mother of 2 with a 3rd baby on the way. She was just 30 years old when she walked into Woodhull Hospital in Brooklyn, ready to welcome her newest child into the world. But she never walked out.
She just looked drained, like she was weak. So I'm just sitting there like, okay, I see you tired. You've been through a lot. I'm gonna let you rest. I'm gonna come back in the morning. So I said, I love you. And she mumbled, I love you. I walk out of the hospital. No later than I got out of the hospital, almost home, her fiance calls me back again and said, something has happened with her. You have to get back to the hospital.
We're not knowing what's going on until the point where it was completely over and she was gone.
Christine died that day after an emergency cesarean section left her hemorrhaging, leaving Jose devastated, blindsided, and now widowed father of 3 children.
We just thought it was going to be a regular birth, like our first, second kid, you know.
The official cause was ruled a therapeutic complication, but her family is still left wondering, why wasn't her condition caught sooner? Why wasn't she saved? Christine's death is not just a personal tragedy. It's part of a bigger heartbreaking pattern.
The tragedy comes 3 years after the death of Shaisha Washington, who also died during an emergency C-section at the hospital in 2020. City data from 2019 shows that Black mothers across the 5 boroughs are more than twice as likely to die giving birth than white mothers.
Investigators later learned that the C-section incision had been made too long. During the C-section, the doctors patched up the tear with a suture, which caused Christine to have postpartum internal hemorrhaging. Dr. Ronald Otto Daniel is who performed the emergency C-section on Christine. It was later determined that he was allegedly fired from Woodhull. Christine's family is now demanding answers and justice. They want accountability for what happened to her. They want to make sure no other mother will lose their life due to a doctor or a hospital's negligence.
A lot of grief, a lot of anguish. It's been a rough time. I thought I was gonna spend the rest of my life with her, like I said. And things changed on November 13, 2023.
Perez has been relentless in his pursuit of justice, turning his grief into a mission to help others experiencing the same pain. He currently has an ongoing lawsuit against the hospital system and has been advocating for Governor Kathy Hochul to pass the Grieving Families Act, which would amend the current law to allow families to sue for emotional suffering rather than just financial loss. He expressed the financial burden that has come in the wake of Fields' passing.
Why should I rely on the community to help me with funds to continue to survive, while I'm grieving?
Christine's story quickly gained attention on social media, with thousands of people demanding answers and calling for justice. Her family also launched a GoFundMe to help support her 3 young children left behind without their mother.
One of the hardest nights I had to deal with, honestly. It went from one of the joyous moments to just one of the heartbreakingest moments.
Jose Perez is now doing the best he can to heal while raising their 3 beautiful children and keeping the memory of their mother alive as they grow. He is now a maternal health advocate, fighting for the rights of families and mothers who have died at the hands of doctors due to medical negligence.
it's really scary to have all these babies and be a single parent. I think about a lot, you know, I worry about their future, who they gonna be with if I'm not here. Every time I step up, every time I wake up and I have to face something that's very hard, I just speak to Christine.
But beyond the headlines, beyond the statistics, Christine was a woman full of life and love. She was a mother who adored her children, a wife who shared her dreams with her husband, a daughter who made her family proud. And she should still be here. We can't bring Christine back, but we can honor her memory by demanding better care for Black mothers, by holding hospitals accountable, by fighting to close the racial gap in maternal health. We remember Christine Fields. We say her name, and we say no more.
I love you guys. I love you, Mom. I love you. I love you. I love you, Mom. I love you, Mom. Bye-bye.